Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly forecast for Monday, August 15th through Sunday, August 21st. Very special thank you to my subscribers for your continued support, for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos, and even your donations, which really are fantastic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who are return viewers but haven't subscribed yet to my channel, would you please take the time to do that right now? Click on the notification bell and you'll be notified each time I upload something. Okay, it really helps my channel to grow. It helps to put it into circulation for other people to see. Okay, so I would really appreciate it if you would do that right now. And also check out the links below in the description box. There's one to my website where you can get more information on chart services that I offer. But there's also a link there to my email address, and it's easier even to just email me and ask me. Okay, there's also a link to something called Ask Me a Question, which is for those of you who are only interested in maybe one or two things about your chart. Okay, so the major aspects for this week are: on Tuesday, August 16th, Mercury in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus. On Thursday, August 18th, Venus in Leo trines Jupiter in Aries. On Saturday, August 20th, Mars moves into Gemini. And on Sunday, August 21st, Mercury in Virgo opposes Neptune in Pisces. So, now for your forecast. Hi, Taurus. On Tuesday, August 16th, Mercury in Virgo in your 5th house trines Uranus transiting in Taurus in your 1st house. So, you know, your 5th house is the house of fun. Okay, let's hope you're having some. We'll continue into September, especially once the sun moves here. It'll really pick up. But I would have to say that the 5th house is also the house of romance and creativity, speculation, gambling, any kinds of sports, anything to do with children, any form of entertainment. Okay, so I'd have to say that you're really enjoying yourself right now. At least maybe one day, this week you'll be doing something that is fun, that helps to bring out your personality, and it enhances it in some way. If this is if you're like on a date or something like that, it makes you look really good. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing, or just it favors you. The evening favors you, or the day favors you. But whatever it is that you're doing on this day, it works out well for you. Okay. Also, because it is Mercury, the big communicator. Okay. Also, the prankster of the Zodiac. Okay, so having Mercury in your 5th house of fun and actually jokes and stuff like that, so you have to be careful not to tease somebody that isn't teasable, even if you're just kidding, or just having fun. Some people are so sensitive, overly sensitive, and it depends on what it is that you're teasing them about. So you might want to just be careful with something like that, okay? Especially if it's a child, you know how sensitive they are. Okay, anyways, on Thursday, August 18th, Venus in Leo in your 4th house trines Jupiter transiting in your 12th house of Aries. So having Venus in your 4th house of your home, where you actually physically live, your family, the people you live with, possibly a roommate, or even if you live by yourself, whatever. But it's your private life also. So when Venus is in your 4th house, it's makes you kind of want to do things to spruce up your place. You're like enjoying your home, spending time at home and the things that you have there, as opposed to maybe going out or something like that. With the trine to Jupiter in your 12th house of behind the scenes and secrets and stuff like that, I would have to say that maybe you are purchasing something for your home. Could be for your family, but it's for everyone to enjoy, and maybe it is a little bit of a secret, or someone is gifting you with something for your home or for you, or if you have a family, to enjoy something nice, to even if it's like a DVD that somebody's giving you, okay? On Sunday, August 21st, Mercury in Virgo in your 5th house opposes Neptune in Pisces in your 11th house, okay? This is like typically the little white lie. It depends on how much you want to get away with, or someone else may possibly, try to get away with. Having Mercury in your 5th house of, like I said, pranks and stuff, but also romance and creativity and just fun and entertainment. And having Neptune in your 11th house of your friends and acquaintances, okay, and the places where you would normally go to hang out. This is your most sociable house, okay? So, with Neptune there, anyway, it's been there for how long, you sometimes don't really see your friends, even your close friends, as they really are. You give them far too much, too many really nice attributes that they don't possess, okay? And feeling that, you could rely on these people if you ever needed to, and blah, 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 and a lot of times you find out that that's not the truth, okay? But somebody could say something to you at this time, one of your friends, about something that you're doing. If it is a creative project, you know how people always have to put their 2 cents into, even if you don't ask them, of course, no one asks them for their opinion, but they do have to say something anyway. They could also, all of this could actually go down on social media, okay, with posts. Somebody could post something that isn't truthful. It could be a little bit of the truth, but it's like really stretched. It's like, this is usually what typically is one of your friends or an acquaintance, okay? Or 11th house is also any organization that you belong to. So someone there maybe coming off like they know someone socially. Could be someone like kind of famous, or a celebrity type person or something like that, or try to let everyone believe, that they have this really fantastic life, or all these things that they've done, your stuff pales in comparison. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Somebody, it's like I said, it's a little white lie, either coming from you or from someone else, okay? So for Leo, on Tuesday, August 16th, Mercury in Virgo in your 2nd house trines Uranus, transiting in your 10th house of Taurus. So obviously, okay, your 2nd house is your house of earned income, how you earn your money through some kind of work, right? 10th house is your career, and it's actually your most public house, though, too. It is how you're known personally and professionally, by reputation, okay? So I would have to say, though, that you're really representing yourself very well at this time as far as negotiating. If it isn't money, but I would have to say it is a fair, rate of pay or fee for whatever it is that you do. Even if you're retired, there could be something about your personal status that could bring in, some money or something, some kind of benefit in some way, but it eventually turns into cash. Cold, hard cash, okay? On Thursday, August 18th, Venus in Leo in your 1st house, okay, trines Jupiter, transiting in your 9th house of Aries, okay? So very, very nice. Jupiter in your 9th house of foreign anything, okay? Foreign travel, foreign people, languages, culture, studies of any kind, means that, possibly you're in contact more with someone who does live in another country, or lives far from you, It is from a completely different background than yours, but ninth house is also long distance travel and communication. So I would have to say that maybe you're on the phone on this day just gabbing away with somebody who lives far from you, okay, or possibly in another country. And if you're not on the phone, ninth house is also another social media house, okay, along with the third. But yeah, this is publishing and media, also ninth house, okay. On Sunday, August 21st, Mercury in Virgo in your second house opposes Neptune transiting in your eighth house of Pisces. So I've mentioned many, many times, you know, that having Neptune in your eighth house of other people's money and resources, but it's also any financial institution like a bank, the IRS, you know, taxes, or credit card companies. And I've mentioned before that you should always keep an eye on your accounts, check your balances, make sure that your purchases are legit. Because there's, having Neptune here, there is a possibility of being swindled, you know, or having your identity stolen or something or other, okay? And this is like one of those times with this Mercury. These are both money houses, right? Your second house being earned income, eighth house, other people's money or passive money, money coming to you through means other than earning it, okay? So someone could be telling you a lie right now. It could be a little white lie, or it could be a doozy, you know. But it's in regards to money. It's possibly you could be the one telling the little white lie, or you're on the receiving end, okay. But someone could be saying they don't have the money to do something or other, plans that maybe you had together, or you could be the one saying that, or maybe someone owes you money, or they have something of yours that they borrowed, okay? Eighth house is also resources, and anything is resources. Even people are resources, okay? So they could have something of yours and you want it back, but they could say that they already gave it back to you, or, you know, make up some wild story, you know, like you're some idiot, you're not going to remember, you know, that they never gave it back to you, okay? Or that someone is reneging on helping you in some way or other. You know, they agreed to help you, and, you know, you let them know up front ahead of time, and then you go to collect or whatever on your favor, and they're like, I never said that. Oh, you know, I didn't mean to mislead you, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. So, for Sagittarius, on Tuesday, August 16th, Mercury in Virgo in your 10th house trines Uranus transiting in your 6th house of Taurus. So, obviously, okay, your 10th house is your house of your career, your outer public persona, how the public knows and speaks about you, about your personal life or your professional life, okay, how you're known by reputation. So having Mercury here, you know, means that you are, especially when the sun moves here, you're like in the public eye, okay, people are really noticing you. Having Uranus in your 6th house of the kind of work that you do in the workplace means that, you know, by now, because this planet has been here for a few years now, you've changed something that you're doing in the kind of work that you do. Even if you're still with the same job that you've been with for years, you're doing something on the side to create another stream of income that you would like to become your main source of income, so you don't have to stick with whatever you do for money, okay? Something creative, you know, it's something different, something a little different. So you're getting a lot of attention at this time because of the kind of work that you do. People are suggesting you for, you know, your services, whatever it is that you do. People are talking about it, and word is getting around, okay, to look you up, okay. On Thursday, August 18th, Venus in Leo in your 9th house trines Jupiter transiting in your 5th house of Aries. So Venus in your 9th house of long-distance travel and communications and foreign people, foreign countries, foreign languages, foreign travel. Okay, media and publishing, higher learning, all kinds of stuff here. But because it's a very nice trine to Jupiter in your 5th house of romance and fun, and creativity and speculation and gambling, I'm going to have to say that you are more than likely having a long-distance romance or are about to start one. And, you know, it's, to me, it looks like you're trying to make plans for some kind of future get-together. You know, it's going to be long distance for how long, right? So, it's a very pleasant transit. Okay, I would have to say a phone call of some kind of communication. On Sunday, August 21st, Mercury in Virgo in your 10th house opposes Neptune transiting in your 4th house of Pisces. So at this time, these two planets together like bring about a little white lie of some kind. You know, it could be a big lie or a little white lie, but I think it's a little white lie, okay? And someone could actually be trying to spread rumors about you that aren't true, about your lifestyle, about your home life, you know, where you live or how you live or who you live with, your family, your background, how you were raised, you know, all kinds of other stuff. So they're really coming out of the woodwork, okay, because Mars is about ready to enter, well, actually it does enter the day before, your opposite sign of Gemini into your 7th house, okay? And I've mentioned this like in your monthly, but just get ready for that because someone is going to be acting very aggressively towards you. It could be someone who just like, I don't know, romance can't get you off their mind. You know, they're obsessed with you or something. Or in business, someone wants you to go into business with them, and you're like you're a solo deal here. You're a solo artist. Okay, more than likely, you're too independent. But, you know, sometimes it does pay to collaborate with people, right? But not forever and ever. Okay, just keep that in mind. So for Pisces, on Tuesday, August 16th, Mercury in Virgo in your 7th house trines Uranus transiting in your 3rd house of Taurus. So very nice. Having Mercury in your opposite sign does mean that... in your 7th house of close relationships means that there's an awful lot of conversations going on here with your close relationships, partnerships. This is business, romantic, close friend. But this is the time to alter them or change them in some way or even review them to see how everything's going. You know, there could have been something getting on your nerves here. And this very nice trine to your 3rd house of where you have Uranus, big communication house. It is your time to like speak up. Both of these are agreements or arrangements of some kind. They're contracts. 7th house is lawyers and actually drawing up contracts. 3rd house is signing papers and stuff like that. So you might want to keep that in mind. Ask a lot of questions. Okay, I've got something else coming up here. So if you can hold off, but actually Mercury's going to be turning retrograde next month in September. You'd have to hold them off till like the end of September. So whatever. It depends on how important it is to you. So just really pay attention and ask a lot of questions. Okay, on Thursday, August 18th, Venus in Leo in your 6th house trines Jupiter transiting in your 2nd house of Aries. So your 6th house is the kind of work that you do, the workplace, co-workers, your work schedule. Having Venus here means that you're having very nice relations with your co-workers, or the workplace is a little bit more lighthearted. The nice trine to Jupiter in your 2nd house of income. Okay, how you earn your money means that you are you're either being given a different assignment that's more creative, more Venus ruled, you know, may possibly bring you in more cash even than anyone else that you work with. If you're self-employed, this could be like a client, though, a kind of client giving you more leeway in something or other, in choosing how you create something for them. I'd have to say this is something creative. Okay, but if not, there could just be that you're so well liked right now at this time, if you do work for other people, that you're getting some kind of increase. Okay, I would have to say increase in pay. Could be benefits of some kind, but you have Jupiter in your second house, which does mean an increase in income. Okay,